Hello everyone and welcome to Maba Stadium. Today, the Westports Malaysia Dragons, the home team, will be taking on the Saigon Heat. Westports Malaysia Dragons on a 6-game losing streak at the moment, and it ain't very pretty for the Dragons because they really need to win today's game to stand any chance of making the playoffs. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, Brennan Tan, and today, Brennan, the Dragons need to win. It's simple.
Well, I think the Dragons have like a real up and down season if they watch the games. Coming off a 6-game losing streak, it's going to be tough to have that winning mentality, but I'm sure they're going to come in this game with like 110%. By looking at the standings, this is a really, if they win this game, it'll be really good in terms of their standings for the playoffs.
More like 150%. But earlier in a pre-recorded interview, I caught up with Coach Kyle Julius of the Saigon Heat and Coach Jamie Perlman of the Westports Malaysia Dragons. And this is what both coaches had to say respectively. Thanks very much, everyone. And today, as usual, before the game, I'm with both coaches of the respective teams, Coach Jamie Perlman of the Westports Malaysia Dragons and Coach Kyle Julius of the Saigon Heat. Let's start with Coach Jamie. Coach Jamie, offense, consistency over 4 quarters, finishing has been a challenge for the Dragons this season. Will that change today?
Absolutely. We're always building across the season. We're trying to get better. We're trying to understand who we are as a team across the season. So, yeah, we like to think that we're getting better. Obviously, not having Winston last game, forced us to again try and change our style a little bit. He's obviously a big hole to lose. So to have him back tonight, we should get back to, again, continuing to build as a team.
Well, keep building, Coach. All the very best. And I'm now with Coach Kyle Julius. Kyle, welcome back to Malaysia. Now, it's been a very challenging time for your team with injuries and whatnot over the last few weeks. Now, tell us about this game. How are you going to approach it in terms of the style of play with the personnel that you have?
Well, we finally have what's close enough to a full group, at least enough to play a game. So, I mean, we've been working this year. We've been growing. We started off well, got injury bug caught us, took a few steps back. And then there's always that, period. There's always those games where guys are coming back for the first time in a month, and we just seem to have a lot of that this year. So, but it creates it creates an adversity that you have to come together, to overcome. We've done that. I feel like we've done that in the last couple of games. The results weren't necessarily there per se, but I felt like we played well and we did some of the things that we wanted to do for the most part. So hopefully we can just build on that again today.
Well, thanks for sharing, Coach. All the very best for today.
My pleasure.
Okay. Well, thanks very much to both coaches for spending time with me earlier, or us earlier, for the preview to this game. And both coaches under tremendous amounts of pressure. The Saigon Heat clinging on to 4th position on the table, Brennan. And, the difference between 4th and 7th, it's ever so close.
Yeah, I mean, like, looking at the standings, some teams have really earned their playoff ticket, but some teams are still in that sort of area of uncertainty. I'm sure the Dragons and Saigon Heat will both want to improve their standings. This game for the Malaysia Dragons is a sort of must-win, and for the Saigon Heat, they have to prove something, I think, today.
Now, as I asked Coach Jamie, Brennan, I mean, it's all about consistency for the Dragons, but let's be frank, it has not been there this season. What's your opinion?
I think the team just needs, they have a couple of injury problems. We see Lo Shifai back in the lineup today after a few games still being injured. And I just think that with players coming off injured, it's a matter of how they can adapt quickly. Coming off an injury is always hard.
Decent in the first quarter, but that 3rd quarter against the Bears, even the Bears playing without Anthony Tucker, it was a nightmare.
Well, look at it. Most teams are glad to have that home court advantage. The Dragons came knowing coming into the game that was going to be tough. Unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize on the Black Bears' momentum coming to the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter, but finishing strong.
And the Saigon Heat, they were up by about 8-9 points with about 50 seconds to go. When I was watching the game, I was wondering, am I watching the right game? Struggled to close out this game against Mono Vampire.
Yeah, we see here Trayvon Hughes, one of their talismanic scorers. I think he was doing everything that he could to will his team to victory. Unfortunately, that still wasn't enough against Mono.
And you know what? The amount of times they turned over the ball in that game was quite shocking.
Taking out the ball, like I always said during our games.
But Chris Eversley, even though he had a double-double, 16 points and 12 rebounds, he struggled to finish. I mean, just simple layups, simple shots. What's going through the mind of Chris Eversley?
As a player myself, sometimes your mind just goes and wanders off. And it's really how you compose yourself and maintain that composure and consistency to close out the game. You start strong, you know, you get like tired a little bit, that's fine. But coming into third and fourth, we got finished.
But one bright spot for the Dragons against the Bears was Chin Cheng-Hua, 12 points. He was shooting more confidently, driving, penetrating more confidently. I even said to him before the game, good job, young man. He said, no, not good enough, not good enough. We lost. But I said, doesn't matter. You're playing more confidently. Just go for it. I told him in Malay, jangan takut, which means don't be scared. And then he just laughed at me. I mean, what's your views?
Yeah, even though the result was unfavorable, you could take some really good positives from the game. Like you said, Chin Cheng-Hua was like playing with confidence, shooting lights out, you know. And it's just taking the positives and putting it to the next game.
And Chris Durker, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit disappointed that we haven't seen more of him during the season because he's a big guy, you know, very defensive, but what's your view on him?
Well, I watched him warm up just now. He seems fine. Hopefully we get to see more minutes of action today and he can show the Saigon team what he can do.
So that was Mr. Wiggle there, which is Chandan Kwa, and he will be playing some very, very limited minutes in this game because of his ankle injury towards the end of that game against Mono Vampire when they lost. So he's a good guy, Mr. Wiggle. Very, very nice guy. Very well educated. He's been around the world as well and just loves basketball. Chris Eversley, the team captain, a lot on his shoulders today.
He's got to bring his boys to the game today, I think. The Dragons usually have a slow start, so I think it's a matter of the mentality, what he says to his team coming into the first quarter. He set the tone against Saigon. You can't let them think that, oh, we're already in the playoffs, we can't let loose, you know? And I just think that coming to this game, the Dragons need to start strong and set the tone.
There's Kyle Julius. He's worried. He was very, very mad at his troops for blowing the lead against Mono Vampire. That game was sealed up. And Kyle Barone missed a couple of shots from the charity stripe. Stefan Win. He played for the Saigon Heat over the years. That's right. It is pronounced Win, not a New Year, according to our friends from our guys from Saigon. He's been injured for most of this season, that's why he hasn't played much, but do you think his presence, his experience will be a difference here? Because he loves playing at Maba.
Well, you know, with any team, you sort of depend on guys, you rely on guys with their experience and stuff. You know, when they come into the game, you know you can rely on them, so definitely experience plays a key part in any team.
So there's the table right there, Brennan, look at that. Saigon Heat just clinging on to fourth spot, and look at the difference between Saigon, Macau, the Knights, and Hong Kong. Even if Hong Kong could jump to fourth, that's how close it is. And the Dragons, well, they're hoping that Mono Vampire will slip and they just win.
I think in terms of the playoff standings, that's very, very close. It's really still anyone's game. And as you said earlier, the Dragons really need to come in with a winning mentality. We want to make the playoffs.
Don't forget, the Westports Malaysia Dragons play Mono Vampire twice before the end of this season. The Dragons won the first game in Thailand, whereas Mono Vampire defeated the Dragons just a couple of weeks ago, just not too long ago. And right here at Maba Stadium, Mike Singletary had a great game. The Dragons started off well, but defense has always been their Achilles heel.
Well, defense and turnovers, you know. With the games to watch at home, you know, I both know that the Dragons really need to protect the ball better. They can't give away sloppy passes, you know, like they need to communicate better and just can't give away silly balls and like turn into easy points.
There's Coach Adrian with Coach Jamie Pullman, Kyle Barone, the mask man. He's wearing that mask because of his nose injury. And don't forget, no Murphy Bernatowski, because he's gone back to Canada.
He has. But they did bring in another player, though. I see him right here.
Don't forget, Murphy Bernatowski tied it up to almost send this game to overtime until Winston Shepard with that catch and shoot. That dramatic game at the start of the year, which gave the Dragons a very, very narrow victory. Murphy Bernatowski is such a great shooter. Look at the Dragons, they're fired up. There's Chang Wei there's Ben Sim, there's Chin Cheng-Hua, Lo Shi-Fai, Tek Tai, Han Wei Long, Chin Zi-Shin. Dragons really pumped up, really, really needing a victory right here. Because if they lose today, they're not out of it completely, but it's very much mathematics will play an equation. The mathematics of Mono Vampire in terms of how many games Mono Vampire win and lose, but Mono Vampire on fire at the moment. You know, that overtime victory against the Saigon Heat on March the 6th on Wednesday in Bangkok, 89-83. Romeo Travis was the player of the game with 21 points, 9 rebounds and 9 assists with 2 blocks. The Dragons on the same day losing to the Macau Black Bears. Mike McKinney, player of the game. They lost 87-62. Mike McKinney with 28 points, 6 rebounds and 9 assists. So both teams about to start with the traditional handshake. The Saigon Heat and the Westports Malaysia Dragons. It is the 4th best team in the competition, which is the Saigon Heat with 12 wins and 10 losses. Their win percentage at 55% at the moment, the same as the Macau Black Bears. And the CLS Knights, 52%. Hong Kong Eastern Long Lions, 50%. The Dragons at 29%. And Mono Vampire at 36%. So Brandon, the Wolf Warriors, that's one thing for sure. They cannot qualify for the playoffs. But the Dragons really need this to lift the confidence of the franchise, because over the last 2 seasons, the Dragons have not made playoffs.
Well, this may be season to change that. You know, we were talking in the beginning of the game, they need to come in with not 110%, not 150%, probably 200% effort, you know, to bring the W, especially at home in front of the home crowd. I think they can pull it off. What do you think?
That's right. They've got to be careful. The Dragons just got to be very, very careful. They're going up against the Saigon Heat, who are going through some injuries at the moment. Chan Dan Kwa, Mr. Wiggle, number 8, he'll play limited minutes. And then you got Justin Young, who hasn't played a lot this season. Corey Celia, who's played here and there. And don't forget, D'Angelo Hamilton. He's been in and out of the team because he's always been a replacement player. But at the start of the season, he was playing really, really well. I was like, why don't you keep him?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how they mix up this lineup, you know, knowing well today, and see how Saigon fare and how the Westport Dragons actually adjust to different lineups thrown at them. So it'll be, we'll see in the first quarter. Definitely see what the team can do and see if they come out as strong as they should.
Well, you know what? I know it sounds very basic, but sometimes you just have to go back to basics. Body up. Don't give them an open look. I know Coach Jamie Perlman likes to play zone, though.
Well, I'm sure the coach knows what he's doing, calling plays and swinging sets. But look, you're right. You know, basketball is all about the fundamentals. So do those things right, and be sure to be in a good place.
We're looking at it right now. Coach Jamie Perlman will go with Nana Iqbal, Yek Liang Chuan, Jonathan Wong, Chris Eversley, and don't forget Winston Shepard was suspended for the last game, but he's back today. So the 3 imports for the Dragons on court. Jonathan Wong, a man who's not been happy not starting at times. He starts.
Well, you see him in the starting lineup today. I know he hasn't started the previous couple of games, but I'm sure he lives for the big moments, and he's out to prove something as he starts in this game today.
Well, he had a very, very positive game against the Bears. Jonathan Wong with 19 points, and his 3-point shooting was quite good that day. For the Saigon Heat, you got Kyle Barone, Justin Young, D'Angelo Hamilton, Kwa, and Trayvon Hughes. Pretty good lineup here. They've got some good talent, some raw talent as well. And here come the Dragons. Jonathan Wong, Chin Chen Hua, Shepard taking his time a bit. Eversley cutting, Eversley! Alley-oop! Great low pass. What a start by the Dragons.
You know, that's what we were talking about. Chris Eversley, strong start, you know, setting the tone, setting the energy, setting Saigon and not backing down. Strong attack to the rim right there by Chris Eversley.
Barone posting up, kicks out, Mr. Wiggle. Barone with the rebound. He got there. Hughes tried to with a fake earlier. Yek playing defense. Barone, open look. Oh, Barone. Great shot there by the big masked man from downtown.
Yeah, good ball movement from Saigon. You know, moving the ball around, getting a wide open look for Barone.
Jonathan Wong drives, but couldn't finish. Good play though. Good setup. Trayvon looked like a travel there. Kick out. It's an up-tempo game. Barone with another open look. In and out. Dragons got to be a bit cleaner, or a little bit better, shall I say, with their rebounds. Shepherd. Wong trying to cut in. Eversley trying to get open. Egu from the baseline. Yes, Nana Egu. Great shot. Great movement here by the Dragons.
You know, that was really good patience there by Shepherd, drawing the defense and setting up his teammate for the open look.
Hughes. A great pass. Barone. Oh, what a move by Barone. What an amazing pass by Hughes. He has to get the credit.
I'm talking about fundamentals right there. There's a textbook pick and roll, you know, from Hughes and Barone.
And the Dragons keep punching away. Good start here by both teams. Positive. Good offense. Wong. Great move by Wong. He's playing with confidence. Driving to the cup. Hughes. He's a quick one, Trayvon Hughes. Gotta stay with Barone. He's got good range, Barone. Don't give him an open look. Hughes. From downtown, in and out, Shepherd. Dragons a bit slow in transition. Pull up by Shepherd. And 2 shots for Winston Shepherd. This is good stuff here by the Dragons, Brennan.
Yeah, I think that the tempo that they're setting is great. You know, they're being aggressive to the rim. They're not setting for like jump shots. And Shepherd there, although he pulled out and got fouled there, sending him to the free throw line. Interesting, he's a 58% free throw shooter, so let's see if he makes his
well, you know what, no disrespect to Winston, I don't feel he's a 58% shooter because he works very hard. He works so hard on his free throws, but somehow with execution, especially down the stretch.
Well,
he heard me. He heard me. Are we going to call jokes and poetry today, like we usually do?
Yeah, let's do it. He heard you first one. Let's see if he makes the second one.
All right, well, Winston, if you're watching this game after this, please don't criticize us. We just call it as we see it. But he's a good guy. Winston Shepherd, 2 out of 2.
That's it. Just have to prove something.
Should I criticize him more?
Yeah, you should. I think he makes him play a little bit better.
Mr. Wiggle. Young. Nope, won't count. Referee call. Holding foul, so that will foul committed by the Dragons. Saigon to inbound, not even 3 minutes played. A good start here by the Dragons, but Saigon still staying with it. Kwa. Trying to get on the offense, Kwa. Barone. Good hustle there by the Dragons, good defense. Eversley slowing it down. They don't want to turn the ball over. That's been an issue for the Dragons. Wong. Egu. Got to protect the ball. Saigon staying with the cutters. Good cut! Oh! What a cut! And what a hammer! Hammers it down. Winston Shepherd.
Yeah, that was a great move there by Shepherd. Egu, you see there, throwing that pass. He was patient, drawing defenders, and Winston just throwing it down.
Good defense by the Dragons at the moment. Shepherd. Wong pulls up for the 3. Yek should have tried to hustle for that. Here comes Mr. Wiggle. And Barone with a slam dunk of his own. Barone with the dunk. Basket is good. This is high energy stuff, Brennan.
Yeah, I think both teams have started this quarter very strong. You see, it sounds to be like they're basically trading buckets, you know, dunk for dunk, shot for shot. It's good to see that from the Dragons, especially coming in some slow starts lately.
Gotta watch the shot clock. Eversley turnaround jumper, in and out. Hamilton's been quiet. He gets the rebound. can shoot when he wants to. Good bounce pass, Trayvon. He got his own miss, kicks out. Barone, he'll go to the charity stripe. Kyle Barone, the best player for the Saigon Heat at the moment with 7 points. And he's the only man who scored for the Saigon Heat.
It's hard to stop a guy like that. He can shoot. That was a strong offensive rebound right there. Unfortunately, couldn't make the basket and sending him to the free throw line where he is a 69% free throw shooter.
You and your stats.
Well, you know, free throw is another fundamental. So we'll see if he makes his 2 shots here.
Kyle Barone bricks that one. Kyle Barone, the man from California who studied a general studies degree. His basketball hero is Kobe Bryant. So can he shoot like Kobe Bryant right here? Kobe's proud.
He splits the pair there. Sure, he has the Mamba mentality. He heard you.
Well, both, I think it will come down to the Mamba mentality. Like you said, winning mentality. Let's call it Mamba mentality. Shepard posting up. Trying to look for that cut again. Ooh, Mr. Wiggle with the steal. Mr. Wiggle being Qua. Trayvon Hughes, he's so quick, dynamic. Tried to go behind the back. Barone. Great shot by Barone. And that's a 2-point shot by the big man. Ties it up right here at Maba. Wong turns it over, tries to be fancy. Here comes Qua behind the back. Hamilton spins. Yes! Lays it in. D'Angelo Hamilton. The man from St. Louis and who studied psychology at Washington State University, the Cougars. Shepard drives and puts it in. I don't know what was going on for 1 minute with the way the Dragons play sometimes.
I think it's great. You know, both teams are being aggressive now, sending the jump shots. And before the basket there, Barone has got most of the points. You know, the Dragons definitely sharing the ball around, getting the
Hamilton kicks out. Trayvon scores from underneath the basket. Trayvon Hughes, he's so quick. Shepard, great defense by Saigon. Chin Cheng Hua now on court. Eversley saying, nope, move it around. Nana Egu with a hook shot. Eversley with a rebound. It's good hustle by the Dragons, and looks like the Dragons are communicating quite well.
Yeah, I think that the Dragons are really starting to score out strong, you know, basically almost trading buckets with Saigon Heat from this timeout right now. But Chris Eversley had a good job not giving on to this play there and sending to a free throw line for the crowd.
Good. Let's have a look at the highlights now. What a start by Eversley.
Yeah, what a dunk there by Eversley to start off the game. That's how you start the game strong. Saigon here with the reverse layup there, going strong. And Jonathan Wong penetrating the back for the bucket. Then we see again Shepard with the dunk. Great patience from Nana throwing the pass. And Saigon coming back with a dunk of their own. They're basically trading buckets at this point, you know. And Barone here showing his physical presence, cutting strong to the basket. And here, showing his shooting ability, knocking down the 3 from the corner. Saigon really just moving the ball around quite well.
Let's just try to have a listen to what Coach Jamie Perlman is trying to say.
Interesting to note that now that Eversley's coming at free throw line where he's a 72% free thrower. But fun fact, Eversley actually hit the ABL 1,000-point mark in his last game with Macau. So he joins an elite group of players in that bracket.
Well, good on Chris Eversley, because you know what, in my personal opinion, I don't think he's too far away from retirement. He's not far away from 30. He's getting into coaching. He's got good leadership, and I like to call it the intangibles about him. Great guy. I think he'd be a very good coach one day. He's got those people skills. And Chris Eversley, keep playing, keep shooting, because the Dragons fans want to see you keep shooting like that. He had a game to forget against Macau. And he's been through some highs and lows with the Dragons. 2014, season 2014, making the final, but also losing the final at the same time. Played basketball in Belgium, across many other countries. Good steal there by Yek. Here comes Shepherd, like a locomotive. Shepherd. Is that a travel? Yes, and it counts! Winston Shepherd. He didn't care about anything else. He just wanted to keep mowing.
That's like we like to see, you know, Shepherd just being aggressive. He already has 8 points in this game. It's great that he has a strong start to this first quarter, being aggressive and earning 2 points and a free throw.
Winston Shepherd, as always, before he takes that shot. Yes, the three-point play for the Dragons. Dragons up by 3. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter of this game. Dragons playing like it's a final. Saigon. Rebound by Yek. Slowing it down. Dragons. Shepherd, will he take off again? Yek goes to the corner. Durka trying to stay with Yek though. Egwu posting up. Egwu, hook shot. Yes! Nana Egwu. You know, if you can do that. Post up, hook shot. Consistency, you don't have to keep it fancy.
We saw that was actually a really good play call by Winston Shepherd there, drawing the defender out and Yek cutting through and giving Nana all the space to operate against Barone, where it's like he's been living there lately. I think Nana's 4 points has been in the paint in the exact same move, so great play call there by Shepherd.
Well, Nana Egwu, I'm always a big fan of Nana Egwu because he's a big that can shoot. I like bigs that can shoot.
Well, I think in today's game, everybody can shoot. In today's game, everybody can shoot now.
Yeah, but you know what? Things like that, they get paid to work the board and hammer it down, and Eversley lays in, flies to the cup. The Dragons imports stepping up today. Mr. Wiggle. The man they call Kwa. Another turnover by Saigon. Chinchengwa almost lost the ball. Shepherd trying to look for the open man. Egwu, good cut there by Chinchengwa. Egwu turn around, he makes the shot. His coach Kyle Julius has seen enough. The Dragons are up by 9 points, Brennan.
You know, that's exactly what he did the previous possession. Beat the big man, rewarded with the points, you know. I thought that was great movement by the Dragons there. Nana taking his time, being patient, staying strong. We see here, although Barone's been hitting his corner threes, that seems to be most of Saigon's ball movement here. I see Trayvon Hughes with a backdoor cut in the first layup. But we see Nana Egwu here just hitting that shot he likes over Barone. And Chris Eversley as well. I think it's really good to see that Dragons not setting for jump shots. They're taking it strong to the paint. Nana here again hitting his little hook shot of Barone. Dragons on an 11-0 run, which I think is a great way to close out this quarter. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Saigon Heat, because of that 11-0 run by the Dragons. Kyle Julius, you know what? I get scared when the Saigon Heat are losing because Kyle Julius, when he erupts, he erupts. He's a man of perfection.
I'm sure we're all very passionate about the game, but let's hope that doesn't come to that. Although it might be interesting to see.
The Saigon Heat, they used to be the league underperformers when they first started in this league, and then under coach Tony Gavolato, they improved tremendously, made the playoffs, but still trying to grow their franchise. Barone splits the Dragons D.
Barone does a strong move to the bucket, just put his head down and goes full steam hit. None Dragons will stop that.
Full credit to Connor Wynn and Henry Wynn, the management of Saigon Heat, for keeping this franchise really, really strong. Doing a good job. Shepherd pulls up. bit ambitious there. Eversley tapped. Durko with the rebound. Yek's got to be careful not to foul Hughes. He's very quick. Thought about the step back. Screen there set by Barone. Chengwa trying to show hard. He's so Trayvon in for the reverse. No. Good defense and discipline by Ching Chenghua. Ching Chenghua, pull up right now. Eversley with the rebound. Ching Chenghua working on the shooting. Thought about the swing inside to Egu, Eversley. Gotta watch that shot clock. Eversley. Yes. Nothing but net for Chris Eversley.
That was a great shot by Chris Eversley. Smart shot there, looking at the shot clock, knowing the clock was winding down and taking the 3 points.
Hughes pulls up. In and out. Dragons, can they finish strong? Winston Shepherd said, let's slow it down. Let's get the last basket of this quarter. It's been a positive start for this game, but the Dragons fans cannot get carried away. As I asked Coach Jamie Coleman in the pregame interview, it's all about consistency. Edika saying, cut in, get in there, drives. Oh, couldn't finish right there. Just a bit unlucky, but Winston Shepherd, that was patient by the Dragons.
Yeah, he knew the shot clock was winding down, waited till the very right moment to make his move. Unfortunately, couldn't get the layup right there, but there was a strong drive by Shepherd. We're like, good to see him doing more of that. We see here Nana is loving it in the paint against Barone, hitting like 3 or 4, I think, jump shots. But Barone here answering back, cutting through the Dragons defense for a strong drive. You see here again, he's just splitting the Dragons defense for a strong layup. Eversley there. That was actually the Dragons' first 3-pointer of the game today, Ben. Here, Trayvon Hughes pulling up. And here, Winston Shepherd driving strong to the hoop. Unfortunately, couldn't make that at the end of the first half.
Well, not the bounce that gave Winston. Remember last time when Winston Shepherd won it for the Dragons at the start of January? Let's have a listen right here. About to resume very, very shortly. Kyle Barone wearing that mask right there to protect his nose. These two teams met at the end of last year being 2018. Very, very interesting stuff. The Saigon Heat defeated the Dragons on December the 9th, 2018, 65-60. Then in January, the Dragons defeated the Saigon Heat 84-82. Winston Shepherd getting the last shot, the last second basically of the game. We thought Murphy Bonatowski sent us to overtime. But Winston Shepherd had other plans. Mr. Wiggle. Kwa, what about the pull-up? Kwa drives. Lost the ball, but Durko had the ball. Double team there on Durko. And that came off Barone, but kick ball. 50-50 call, that one there.
Referee saying it's Saigon ball, although well, what looked from our angle looked like Dragons ball, but I suppose referees know better.
Yeah, that's our favorite line. That's going to be Dragons ball. Chris Eversley pumped up right there.
Ball don't lie, Ben.
Ball don't lie. We can't see it on our screen right now, but Coach Carl Julius getting frustrated at the moment. Shepherd. Eversley cutters. Next, he needs a screen. Egwu with the screen. Shepherd for the three. Back tap. And couldn't get the ball there. Still, we haven't seen Lo Shi-Fai in this game. He's been nursing an injury, a rib injury, over the last couple of weeks. He's missed a few games, so Dragons fans will be hoping that he can play a bit and bring in at least maybe a couple of trays.
Yeah, well, you know, it's always tough for a player to come back from a game, especially after going out for so long from injury. But we'll definitely like to see him coming today and do what he does best.
Talk about threes. What a shot right there by the Saigon Heat. As we were talking about trays. One of their players hit one. Shepherd, fake, in traffic. Egwu for the three. It's short. Durker with the rebound. Here's Kwa. Kwa, very skilled player, a bit short, but he's a great player. Almost lost the ball there, into backdoor violation. Barone. Hamilton, who's been quiet. Eversley with the rebound. Dragons a bit lucky right there. Here comes Eversley, who's had a great game thus far. But the Dragons looking for consistent basketball over 4 quarters. Can't celebrate right now. Egwu with a runner, yes! Nana Egwu. What can you say, Brennan?
That it's down to the fundamentals. Egwu just taking his time, working his way in the paint. Great way to reward your big that posting up against. I think Bertowski is a stronger player as well, but Nana Egwu, like, great work there in paint.
It's going well at the moment, Nana Egwu. It's the wiggle. Good defense by Jonathan Wong. Here comes Shepherd. Hamilton trying to chase him down. Shepherd with the fake. Kick out. Jonathan Wong with his fake of his own. Wong. Wong! Oh, that would have been a highlight reel on Instagram. Jonathan Wong couldn't finish.
That was a great move there by Wong, but unfortunately just couldn't make the bucket.
Pointless of its Rasmussen. Barone for the three. Kyle Barone. Someone stay with that big man. 6'10", 29 years of age. The man from California showing us how to shoot the ball from three-point land. Shepherd. The hustle right there. Shepherd, he's got to kick out. He puts it up. Shepherd, gotta get back. Durker. Hamilton from the baseline. Good shot there by D'Angelo Hamilton. This is a good run here by Saigon. Excellent call by Coach Jamie Pullman to stop the run of the Saigon Heat in this second quarter.
Got some scrappy play on both ends for Saigon. Unfortunate to get that bucket. And we see here with a 3-point shot by Mr. Wiggle. Saigon's on a 8-2 run. Here Hamilton as well showing off some shooting, but Chris Eversley here with the rebound. Nana Egwu just living in the paint and getting most of his buckets down in the same spot. Jonathan Wong here, they'll razz it down, but unfortunately couldn't finish a layup. Buckets count, and they make you pay there, right there with just a three. Leave him open, he will knock that shot down. And Hamilton there again from that broken up play, hitting that baseline shot.
Coach Jamie Pullman asking questions of his players. So good shooting here by the Saigon Heat. And the Dragons hustling, but inconsistent when trying to get the buckets finishing wise.
I think right now the Dragons just need to find an answer for Kyle Barone. He's been 6 for 7 shooting today. He's at 15 points alone, and I think it's a major contribution to the points that Saigon currently has. So we see what Jamie Pullman has said to his squad in that timeout. How he's going to stop Kyle Barone, but he's on the floor right now, so that might change.
Oh, turnover, Celia. What can he do right here? Durker. Oh, Durker makes this a 2-point game. Nana Egu saying, calm down, boys. Let's protect this ball. Jonathan Wong playing point guard. Calling for a shirts offense. Good footwork. No call. I thought that was a foul, but referee said continuation. Came off Hughes.
Shepard's got to be careful there. We see he thinks he got a foul there from Hamilton. You can see him still talking to referees. Just play the game.
Dragons need a basket just to get the momentum going. Eversley misses that shot completely. This is where the Dragons can go into that slump if they're not careful, that shooting slump. Trayvon Hughes. It's the wiggle. It's the iron. Chin Cheng Hua, well done Chin Cheng Hua. Eversley. Shepard. Pull up right here by Yek. Falls short. Well done Celia. And this is a bit razzle-dazzle comical at the moment. Both teams struggling to protect the ball, Brandon.
It's getting a little bit scrappy, I think, with what we said right now.
I didn't want to use that word scrappy. I was trying to look for something a bit more positive, but you're the analyst, you call it straight.
You know, like we said at the beginning of the game, Dragons really need to protect the ball better. That first turnover from Jonathan Wong wasn't ideal, but I'm sure they'll do better next possession.
Good double team right there. Well done, they've got the ball. Can't be too fancy. Trying to do some sort of alley-oop. Shepard there. Shepard, yes. Shepard bails the Dragons out of trouble. And here comes the 12, Justin Young. He hasn't played that much this season, but quite a young man, 20 years of age. From California as well. Trayvon Hughes. Mr. Wiggle. He's tricky. And he'll go to the charity stripe.
It was a strong drive there by Mr. Wiggle, going strong on his left, and unfortunately just got fouled, sending him to the free throw line. Here we go, Ben. The player you called out.
What's that say again?
The player you called out just now, Lo Shifai, is now on the floor.
Well, nobody really in foul trouble at the moment. It's a 4-point game. Chandon Kwa makes the first shot. Man who's studying strategic communications at Washington State. He's from Seattle, the rainy city. Look at him, he likes to wiggle before that free throw shot, and it works. Wiggle diggle.
That's one of his
habits, entertainer. Sorry, you said.
I thought that was one of his habits when he shoots a free throw.
Well, whatever works, man. I don't judge. Shepard, will she find on court? Eversley catches it. No, that's a steal. Trayvon Hughes. And he punished the Dragons. He got the ball back with a steal. Hughes. Hamilton. Hamilton drives. Continuation. The referee's playing a lot of continuation here today. Shifai. Shepard. Ooh. Shifai taps it. Shepard. Pull up right here. Oh, that big shot right there, but a miss. Trayvon Hughes, look how quick he is. Referee said foul. 2 shots for Trayvon.
This year, Trayvon Hughes driving strong to the bucket and got fouled there. Nana Ekwu making his presence known in the paint.
So Trayvon Hughes, the man from Queens, New York, will step up to the charity stripe. He had a hamstring injury in December last year when the season started, and that's why D'Angelo Hamilton had to step in for him. He has aspirations to be in the commentator's box with us, and I think he'd be a great commentator. He's quite a nice guy. And a big shout out to his daughter, Jada, who turns 8 tomorrow. So a lot of the ABL players, local and import players, a lot of them are family men. So we wish the families of ASEAN Basketball League players very, very well. Shifai, it's tied up right here. By cutting in. Egu, Barun for the fadeaway. Nana Egu. How did he do that?
Nana Egu, I'm telling you, that's his spot. All day, he's at 8 points in this quarter.
And one. Kyle Barone with a hoop in the arm. He is unstoppable at the moment.
Dragons really need to find an answer to Kyle Barone's multiple offensive skill sets. I think he can shoot the ball, strong rebounder. He's a 69% free throw shooter.
He's a good player. Not the quickest player in the world, but he's got his range from outside the arc. Amazing. No Shifai shooting as well from outside the arc. Shepard. Shifai pulls up right here. Eversley with the rebound. Shepard thought about it. Eversley from the corner. Shots not going down for the Dragons. They're getting some decent open looks. They just got to convert. Trayvon Hughes, spin. Mr. Wiggle, kicks out, swing, swing. Trayvon. Oh, what a block there by Egu. Here comes Shepard in transition. Shepard. Is that a goaltend? That looked like a goaltend. 50-50 call though.
Let's see what the refs say about that. Oh, and it calls normal shooting foul there on Mr. Shepard. We see on the replay, Shepard just driving to the bucket. Ooh, that was a close call right there.
That's 50. I couldn't call that one. I wouldn't be brave enough to call that one. That's why I'm a commentator. Winston Shepard with 11 points thus far. This crowd not liking the miss, but Shepard's been working hard. Let's give him credit. Shang Wei about to come on. Winston Shepard has got to put one of these away. There it is, 1 out of 2. Shin Cheng-hwa goes to the bench. Shang Wei, a man who doesn't play too much for the Dragons, but he's got a bundle of energy when he comes on court.
Maybe he's just a spark plug you need to come on here off the bench, you know, picking it up. Mr. Wiggle half court already. Definitely a bonus bunch of energy.
Hughes for the long three. Shepard with the rebound. Shifai. Shifai from the wing. Keeps it in, Dragons. That was another 50-50 call. Desperation stuff for both teams. They're playing like this is the fourth quarter. They're going to pace themselves. Nobody in foul trouble, which is good to see. Egu, almost triple team. Eversley, open look for the three. Can't beat the buzzer, but doesn't matter, he didn't hit it. Hamilton. Trayvon Hughes tries to go behind the back. Celia. He's just gonna be up and stay with their man. Hamilton. Good defense by the Dragons. Pressure D, good pressure D right there. It's paying off, that pressure D. It's unglamorous, but gets the ball back. Shepard lost it. It's a topsy-turvy game, a scrappy game, as Brennan said. Hughes, Mr. Wiggle pulls up. Shepard, gotta protect the ball, just protect the ball. That's the call by the referee right there.
Well, that was a little back and forth move right there. Referees called that foul on Eversley as he was driving to the bucket. We see here, Eversley getting the ball and getting fouled hard by Mr. Wiggle.
So low Shifai to inbound. Jason Vandell there with the Dragons top. Former MC, Master of Ceremonies for the Dragons. Egwu getting low. Shepherd thought about the pull up. Shot clock, pull up right there. Eversley. Oh, Eversley, and almost and one. Chris Eversley to the charity stripe.
You know, I really like the effort from Eversley, you know, knowing the board was there, great offensive board. They got fouled there, making him earn his points at the free throw line.
Well, the Dragons imports, right, in my opinion, I think they're coming out here with a point to prove. They were disappointed with how they played against the Bears in midweek. And really, at one point, it was a 30-point game. It wasn't pretty. I think in the fourth quarter, they scored only, the third quarter, scored only around 9 points. Oh.
That's not the case in today's game, as Eversley makes his first free throw right there. I'm glad to see the Dragons
he's got a
out
smile on,
higher.
on his face. Him and Trayvon Hughes trash talking. 2 out of 2 for Chris Eversley. 1 minute to go. The Dragons up by 3. Huge psychological advantage for the Dragons if they can lead at halftime. But the Saigon Heat, they can turn on the heat any time. Hughes, good footwork. Hamilton kicks out. Barone for the 3. Ties it up. Kyle Barone. That's the Heat. Hot from downtown. Kyle Barone. You got nothing to say?
I just think that's a good look with the Saigon Heat moving the ball around. We know Barone can shoot that, but they can't leave him that open.
Good steal there by Trayvon Hughes. He's playing quite nifty in the steals department. I'll tell you a stat a little bit later. They want the last shot. Eversley. A great composure by Eversley. Just like he did against the CLS Knights. But this time not to win the game, to push the Dragons in front at halftime.
Yeah, that was a great steal by Eversley as the shot clock was running down to end the second quarter. All that composure, that strength, guiding through the lane. We see here Dragons really moving the ball much better. Jonathan Wong there, a little razzle dazzle, but that's okay, even if we miss a bucket. I'm sure Jeremy Perlman right there on the screen knows what his troops are doing. And we see Saigon really moving the ball around. It's a broken play there, but Hamilton just making that baseline shot. Saigon as well going strong, the move from Young there. Again, you see Hamilton turn the ball over, but getting fouled. Shishinwa running the drive there, try to lob a pass, but unconnected there. But Shepherd there to clean up the mess with a putback of his own. The coaches telling the injured players. We see Nana Egwu here too, where he's been living in the paint all day, hitting jump shots over Barone and Winston Shepherd. A 50-50 call there. You see him, Shepherd getting a little bit frustrated that that was not a goaltending call there. Same with coach Jamie Perlman as well. And we see here Chris Eversley with a clutch steal and layup to end the second quarter.
Well, Brennan, what an entertaining game we've got at halftime. It's the Dragons that lead by 2. Dragons 37, Saigon Heat 35. Time for our first break, but when we come back, the second half of the game between the Saigon Heat and the Westports Malaysia Dragons, right here on the ASEAN Basketball League show, RTN. See you soon. Well, Chris Eversley, Jonathan Wong, Nana Egwu, Winston Shepherd, and Yek Young Chuan for the Heat, the Saigon Heat. Talk about them in a moment. Eversley swing, Egwu, Yek with the rebound. Saigon got a rebound a lot better. Jonathan Wong for the time. In the corner, pull up right here. Egwu with the rebound, kick out. Yek for another try. Yes! Knocks that down. Second attempt. Keep trying if you missed the first.
Yeah, that's good. Good ball. Good offensive rebound there by the Dragons, and looking for white from the Yek.
And very, very annoyed with himself, Nana Egwu, because he thought that was clean. But D'Angelo Hamilton, a big shout out to his mama, Kim Waterman, and Pauline Lei, the man who's pretty much calls Southeast Asia his home. He's also known as the Block Machine. That's his nickname. And don't forget, this man went to high school with Klay Thompson. And he's shooting like Klay Thompson too, splash, splash.
He's a 53% free throw shooter. I mean, if you're anything like Klay's game, that's pretty possible.
I'd be happy with 20% of Klay's shooting game, to be very honest with you. Shepard. Couldn't finish right there. Wong with the fake. Wong with the runner. Yes, Jonathan Wong. He loves those moves. The timeout called. Just over a minute and 10 seconds played in the third quarter of this game. Positive start for the Dragons. Brennan?
Yeah, I think the same thing. It's just now starting this one out strong, not setting for jump shots. You see right here, Jonathan Wong looking for Yek wide open and three there. Where he makes his first three of the game. You see Hamilton just ripping the board after getting fouled. Jonathan Wong as well, putting that sweet hesitation he loves doing, attacking the
He loves that, doesn't he?
And just floating in for a quick deuce.
And don't forget the Mono Vampire team, who is fighting the Dragons for the last playoff spot. They play the Macau Black Bears on March the 13th, just in a few days' time. So that's going to be very interesting. Macau team in good form at the moment. Really took it to the Alab Pilipinas team just a couple of days ago. Trayvon Hughes, the man who leads the league in steals, averages 2.8 steals per game. Swing, Mr. Wiggle, Mr. Wiggle, Mr. Wiggle.
You see here, Mr. Wiggle driving strong on his left bucket, getting fouled. The attempt there, sending him to the free throw line, where he's a 73% free throw shooter.
You got your stats right there. Mr. Wiggle, Chandon Kwa, 21 years of age, 6'1". Oh, how like it rims in. Man with a really, really good basketball future in front of him. And he lied to me, I think, at the start of the game. He said, I'm not going to play much today. He's playing well, and he's playing a lot. Considering he injured his ankle against Mono a few days back. Tight game right here at Maba. Shepard, over 8 seconds left. Eversley couldn't finish right there. Barone with the rebound. Here comes Saigon in transition. Mr. Wiggles. Jonathan Wong trying to stay with him. He's so quick. Barone thought about the screen. Young back to Barone. Got to penetrate the Heat. Barone. Good rebound by Hamilton. Oh, Hamilton beats the buzzer. And it's a 1-point game. Dragons should have done better in defense there, in my opinion.
Well, there was another sort of broken up play there. Hamilton just bailed the team out, with Hamilton on the floor. Hamilton grabbing that rebound and putting it in.
Egwu with the screen. Jonathan Wong had some separation. Fake. Kick out. Shepard. Is at the moment. Oh, good steal there by Yek. Shepard. He's going to drive. Eversley. And tried to go for the putback. Good hustle there by the Dragons. They're trying to shoot, but they're not taking good shots at the moment. Getting some decent open looks there, Brennan.
Yeah, but like, I think the Dragons are doing really well in terms of getting the offensive rebound. Eversley here, great effort there, soaring sky high over Barone for the rebound, and then getting fouled there, rewarding him, sending him to the free throw line.
Chris Eversley, the team captain, 16 points against Macau, makes that one. He was the player of the game on January the 13th against the Wolf Warriors, 89-83 with 89-83 victory, 23 points and 10 rebounds, 5 assists, a double-double that day. And he's playing good today. So tough to call. They're trading baskets. It's a great game at the moment. Let's hope it stays that way. Trayvon Hughes. Can't give him an open look. Hamilton to Hughes. Hughes behind the back. Durker. Durker knocks it down to tie it up. Right here. Good press there by Hughes. Egwu. Wong open. Wong fake. Wong. Oh. Gotta keep it simple, Mr. Wong. Hughes puts it up. Rebound right there. Good hustle. Here come the Dragons. Eversley. Oh, is that an offensive foul?
You see here Chris Eversley driving strong, dropping his shoulder there. And Hamilton looking like it is a foul. Let's call it a shooting, an offensive foul. Sorry, defensive foul.
I thought that foul will be called. Again, foul was committed by Eversley, but no.
No, there's a defensive foul called on Hamilton, sending Chris Eversley to the free throw line.
I thought Hamilton had his footing right. I mean,
Eversley sort of dropped his shoulder a bit, like being aggressive to the move to the rim right there.
Well, I'm sure the Dragons fans won't complain.
No, especially because
you get 2 shots.
Well, Eversley's 6 for 6 on the free throw line, so he's probably not the man for Saigon you want to put in the free throw line. But great job for the Dragons, you know.
Chris Eversley, he's been part of this franchise. This is his 3rd season with the Dragons. Season 2014, last season, and this season as well. He came in late last season when the Dragons made some changes. Marcus Marshall left the Dragons and Chris Eversley came in. Brian Davis and Jahar Purdy. Patrick Kabaha also departed the Dragons. Real Cervantes played for the Dragons last season. Don't forget the rules have changed over the years with the ASEAN import rule, and the definition of an import now is different. I mean, Wong Wei Long is playing as a local with the CLS Knights. So here's Chris Eversley, the man from the Windy City. Nothing windy about that shot. He's a huge admirer of Michael Jordan. Is the GOAT spirit with him today. He likes to think so. He'll always joke with you about that. Dragons up by 2. Over 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Just a wiggle inside to Barone. Gotta put the hands up. Good block there by Egwu, but Barone gets the ball back. Kick out. Trayvon Hughes contested. Eversley with the rebound. Dragons got some numbers. Egwu tried to work glass. Eversley from the wing. Wong. Dragons get Shepard this time. Barone, that's how you rebound. Barone, does he want to go coast to coast? Or does he want to set it up? Kyle Barone. Another block by Egwu. Shepard. Technical. Is that a technical on Barone? I didn't think there was anything in that. There was a slip in real time.
Well, we'll see it from the replay. Winston Shepard just driving to the hoop and getting the ball taken off him right there, but that was something before the foul call. Well, from our angle, it looked like Barone sort of momentum took him and just slid away and Agu, you know, so let's see what the call is for the rest now.
The Mamba Stadium is silent because everybody's stunned. Everybody was a bit confused about that call, but Eversley goes to the charity stripe. He'll get the ball back because it's a technical.
Yeah, the refs did call a technical on Barone, you know, in situations like that. I think the refs got it right.
Chris Eversley in the mood. And when he's in that entertainment mood, he really knows how to step up his game.
Well, Eversley has been perfect from the free throw line this afternoon. So let's hope he keeps going.
Well, basketball plays, they're all, like any high performance athlete, it's all about perfection. Shepard couldn't finish right there. Hughes, Mr. Wiggle, Chris Durker. He's hit some big shots from downtown today. Ties it up. Wong kicks out. Egu pulls up. Shepard, yes! Good hustle by Shepard. He was looking for the foul, the three-point play, but I don't think he had a case there.
You know, I think it's great for the Dragons. We see them crashing the boards more consistently, getting both offensive and defensive boards. Something you haven't seen really much over the season, but it's a great way to do it today.
And Hamilton looking like a frustrated figure. He's on 2 fouls and 8 points at the moment. Do not underestimate him, because if he has a quiet game, he can hit the big shots when it counts. Seriously, down the stretch. I've seen him do it. He may be called the block machine, but he can be called the bucket machine as well, because he's a decent shooter for a big guy. Nice guy as well. Hughes. Dragons playing zone defense. Barone. Still Saigon Heat ball. Both teams struggling to execute and get the offense consistent. Brennan.
You know, I think that was great presence there by Egu, keeping his presence around Barone, making him miss that shot. Unfortunately, Saigon still keep the ball at the sideline.
Barone and 1. Hoop in the harm. And ties it up right here. And he can give Saigon the lead. Kyle Barone.
It's been a back and forth game. Kyle Barone here showing his strength and size. Great inbound pass out of Mr. Wiggle. And a strong finish and a foul, sending him to the free throw line right now for a 3-point play.
Well, Barone tried to have a chat with him before the game, but he's a very focused player. He just wants to get his warm-up right, so he can have a good game.
Dragons fans don't even hear it. And it worked.
Kyle Barone, still a great player. I still think he's a great athlete. I'd love to have him on my team. If I was a coach, Loshi Fai, the veteran, on court. Shi-Fai pulls up. Loshi Fai from downtown.
That's one way to spark confidence in the team, coming off injuring him in your first 3. Love that feeling.
Durker, he can hit him too. Hamilton drives. That was good defense. I thought that was good defense. That was clean. Hands up, foot on the ground.
You see here, Hamilton just driving, and Egu had both his hands up. The referee's calling it a foul, sending him to the free throw line.
I'm sorry, I think, be careful, everybody. Or when I say everybody, I think they're deliberating. I mean, there's a case there, seriously. And mean, I know the referees know best. They've got to make the call in real time, but Egu, legal guarding position. Still 2 shots. Oh, interesting. And Nana Egu in foul trouble.
You see here in the replay, Hamilton just driving, and Egu had both his hands. I suppose the rest could call it because he was still in motion, but both his hands were up.
Well, let's get on with it. Sometimes calls go your way, sometimes they don't. The crowd really reminding D'Angelo Hamilton
Ball don't lie.
that D'Angelo Hamilton played for the U.S. Under-19 team in the FIBA World Games in 2010. On a gold medal. Makes 1 to make this a 2-point ball game. Dragons will feel hard done by with that call, but you've got to move on. Pass is pass. Shifai hit the 3 earlier. Will he be hitting big shots today? He's trying to cut in. Egu pulls up, hits the tin. Shot's no good. Good pass by Trayvon Hughes. Mr. Wiggle. Kwa. Hamilton trying to set the screen. Mr. Wiggle. Drives. And Dragons really trying their best to play defense.
Yeah, that was great ball movement by Saigon. Trayvon Hughes, little handoff there for a cutting Hamilton. Got foul on his way, sending him back to the free throw line.
But that foul will be called on Lo Shifai. Hamilton played 2017 Defensive Player of the Year in the Vietnam Basketball League, the VBA. The Atari sound right there by the DJ. That's not interesting. Free throw play, they missed the shot. Eversley. Nope. Foul on the floor. Not in the act of shooting.
Chris Eversley, great move to the bucket though, getting fouled down.
Yeah.
Like to see him being aggressive, knowing it's a close game. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
Well, the Dragons got to be careful with Nana Egu. He doesn't want to be fouled out. Shifai. Egu gets the ball back. Well done. Eversley thought about the shot. Eversley. Shepard lost the ball. Thought he. One thing about Shepard, sometimes he thinks he's fouled, and that slows his game down a little bit. And is that a help ball right there, Cole?
Well, we see 2 Dragon players on the floor. The inbound pass looked like both players were just trying to dig out the ball from the ground, and refs called a foul.
2 shots for Saigon. This is interesting.
And Hamilton's back at the free throw line. Oh, he's at 53% free throw shooting.
D'Angelo Hamilton, the man with the psychology degree. He wants to work on his coaching career after he finishes playing basketball, and also wants to do a lot of non-profit community work. Quite a chatty guy. I spoke to him before the game and never really had a chat to him, but he's very friendly, very open about his family and how far he's come in basketball. Ties it up right there. And he's on 11 points at the moment. The Dragons got to hit shots, Brandon. They had some decent looks. They've got to make shots. Got to make shots.
I just think that the way they're going now, they need to finish this quarter strong. And coming out strong in the start of the 4th quarter, we'll see Eversley being aggressive to the hoop.
Well, they always have a strong 4th quarter, the Dragons. Can they turn on the afterburners? Shepard thought about it. Gotta watch the shot clock. Shepard pulls up right here. Barone with the rebound. Saigon with the lead since the first time, since the first quarter. Maroon! Cal Maroon with the dunk. Silences this Mamba crowd. Saigon up by 3. Shepherd, Eversley, Dragons need a big shot right here. Egu, 4-3. That's the thing about the Dragons, when they're cold, they're cold. Saigon Heat, can they keep pressuring? Another 2 shots for the Saigon Heat.
The Dragons just giving some unnecessary fouls there. They know they're in foul trouble. And Saigon has been really consistent for free throw line, so not ideal situation for the Dragons are closing out this third quarter.
It's really funny, you know, in the game against Mono Vampire, Saigon were very inconsistent in the charity stripe, but you know, they've found their groove again from free throw land. Trayvon Hughes. (56-52). The Dragons just need to hit 1 shot, whether it's a 2 or a 3. Because they do not want to get Saigon, they don't want to give Saigon Heat the psychological advantage going into the fourth quarter. So 2 out of 2 for Trayvon Hughes. Jonathan Wong had a good game against Macau. He's had pretty done some positive things today. Shepherd. The referees are really knuckling down on it.
You see here, Winston Shepherd just putting his head down, driving to the cup and getting fouled, but refs call it a shooting foul?
So the Saigon Heat bring back Mr. Wiggle, and Justin Young goes to the bench. Coach Adrian, assistant coach, talking to Yek Nantron. Shepherd, this is the time that he needs to hit a shot. He's been quite good today, Winston Shepherd, 14 points. Chris Eversley with 18 points. Nana Egwu with 10. Oh. It's Winston Shepherd, his consistency from the charity stripe, bit of his Achilles heel this season, but we have to give him credit for working hard. Ooh. Will that come back to haunt the Dragons? Celia right here. Trayvon Hughes. Don't forget, the Saigon Heat, they've assured themselves a spot in the playoffs. They want to finish in the top 4. And that's out. Dragons ball, 41.7 seconds left. 5 points down for the Dragons. The Heat have done the basics quite well in this third quarter, Brennan.
Well, I think the Heat have just moved the ball around much better compared to the Dragons, and obviously getting good looks for the ball boom, spraying out the defense.
Chris Eversley, Egwu swing, Wong fake, Wong puts it up, Egwu and one! That's how you do it! Nana Egwu gets the bucket and the foul.
Great work there by Nana Egwu sticking to the play. You see here Jonathan Wong putting up a shot and missing, but Nana Egwu, great presence getting the offensive board and putting it back up, and foul for the 3-point play.
It's a great word right there, presence there, Brendan. I'm going to borrow that from you. That's okay. Nana Egwu. Ooh. Dragons down by 3. Trayvon Hughes taking his time. Dragons want to stop. Saigon Heat want a basket.
Well, Saigon might go for a 2-for-1 here with like 10 seconds, but I think Dragons might get a last possession in the shot clock. With a 1 second difference.
Not quite.
guess that's the end of the third quarter now. We see here Jonathan Wong pulling up with a little fancy move there. Just a wiggle at the free throw line, making the bucket. Friendly roll shooter's got to shoot. And Barone there just throwing the ball up. And we see here Hamilton's cleaning up the mess with a little scoop shot. Saigon's really been moving the ball around here. Winston Shepherd driving aggressive to the hoop. Unfortunately couldn't get that, but Eversley right there. Great effort there from the Dragons, I think, but in particular this game on the offensive boards. And Barone here just putting some moves up on Egwu and missing that ball. And presence is a key thing here. Both bigs making their presence known offensively, defensively here. Strong cut there and getting a foul. And Winston Shepherd here swinging the ball to low shoot fire. I think that was his first view of the game. Great that he's taking shots now, being more confident. Rowe here again, cutting through for the dunk. No Dragon players around him, soaring through 4-2. And then Jonathan Wong here, putting a shot up, and Nana Egwu right there, cleaning up the mess, getting fouled, and the and one.
So at the end of the third, it is the Saigon Heat who hit the lead. They haven't led much during the game. It's been mostly the Dragons, but the Dragons have always been narrowly out in front. Let's have a listen right here. So the Dragons led 26-16 after the first quarter, and then 37-35 after the second quarter. But this time it's the Saigon Heat who lead after the third quarter by 5 points. Like Brandon Tan said, moving the ball well, spacing it out well, and doing the basics. Just better than the Dragons. Celia to inbound. Trayvon Hughes, Barone, thinking about the screen. Kick out, long three. Eversley with the rebound. Dragons slowing it down. See what they can run right here. Just need a bucket. Inside, Egwu outside. Shepherd for the three. Good look though, but just didn't have it to get the shot or make the shot. Barone. Celia. Oh! Celia. Corey Vincent. Celia, the silent assassin, gives the Heat some breathing space. Dragons need to step up now. Egwu. Shepherd. Called there by the ref. And the Saigon Heat popped up at the moment with that Corey's Celia's shot. Didn't see that one coming, to be honest.
No, like we said, Saigon Heat just moving the ball around, and Celia just at the corner there for his first 3 points of the game.
Well, what can you say with that? I mean, you know what? You can't underestimate anybody in this league. I know a lot of imports have come, played in the ABL. They always tell me they made a mistake of underestimating how tough the league is. Because this league is all about hustle. Doesn't matter if you're small, you're big. You haven't played basketball for a long time. You've been playing basketball for a long time. Everybody will go out there and have this mentality that anybody can beat anybody on their day. This is season 9 of the ASEAN Basketball League. Coach Jamie Pullman getting into his troops. Kyle Barone has been quite quiet. But the Saigon Heat, their biggest lead, 8 points. But there's a bit of time left in this one. The Dragons just gotta make shots and buckets. Brennan, I know it sounds as simple as that, but maybe it's not as simple as that.
Well, you know, so far in this fourth quarter, we haven't seen one of the Dragons doing what has been working for them in the past 3 quarters, which is driving to the hoop, be aggressive, not settling for jump shots. So let's see what they can do now at the start of this fourth.
Well, we'll travel there, Shepherd. Here comes Shepherd. Shepherd! Oh, Shepherd almost tried to break the rim.
He got up high there, man. You see Shepherd just driving the ball straight to the hoop for what would have been a poster. We can see a replay here again. Shepherd just shrugging off his defender and going straight to the rim past 2 defenders. Unfortunately, got fouled there and missed the dunk, but great effort there. You know, I think you heard me. Just drive to the rim.
I think a lot of people heard you. Winston Shepherd, much better. 15 points thus far. Giving everything he's got. Perone with the rebound. Makes 1 out of 2. Outside, inside, pull up in the mid-range. Hits the tin. Ooh, almost miscommunication right there for the Dragons. Just pull up and shoot. That's how you do it, Yek. Yek up front. Makes this a close game again. Still, the Dragons down by 4. Celia, can he hit another big shot? Barone pulls up right there. Shepherd. This is what I was talking about with the Dragons sometimes having a burst of energy in the fourth quarter. Jonathan Wong from the wing. Celia trying to protect it. Trayvon. Durker. Barone. Is Egu finished? Not yet, quite yet.
We see here the inbound pass to Malone there. I think the foul came from behind on Shepherd, not on Nana. But it does still send Barone to the free throw line.
Barone, much better. Barone makes 2 out of 2. Still, Dragons only down by 6. A tray would change things. Let's take good shots. Egu, who can step up for the Dragons. And Shepherd trying to sell that a little bit.
Well, I think that here we see Nana Egu doing what he does best, but Shepherd unfortunately just, I think he lost the ball there. It came off of a Saigon player, but it still remains as Dragons' possession. So let's see what he can pull up with a couple seconds left on the shot clock.
The Heat lead 64 to 58. A couple of their players in foul trouble. Durker and also Justin Young. Compared to the Dragons, Nana Egu and also Yek. So Dragons gotta be a little careful. Shepherd. What about the step back? Shepherd. Rebound there by Hamilton. Almost lost it. And good pressure by Shepherd. Talk about a mismatch.
Yeah, that was great pressure by Shepherd, staying aggressive on the defender and forcing the turnover from Saigon, giving them back possession.
Chris Eversley, there's a lot of sweat going on the ground. This is pressure cooker stuff. It's not about the name of the opponent. It's not about the fourth quarter. It's about wanting to make the playoffs for the Dragons. Desperate times call for desperate measures, they say. But All about execution down the stretch. Egu. Shepherd trying to set a screen. Jonathan Wong will fall short. And just needed a bit more there. Albarone. 64-58. Kyle Julius, a man who's so experienced. A big shout out to Kyle's parents, Lynn and Stu Julius. I'm sure they're very proud of their son. Young coach, 39 years of age. Celia Hamilton from the elbow. Hamilton. Eversley wants to get going. Good transition play there by Eversley. Shepherd. Shepherd, good block by Hamilton. Missed the block machine. Trayvon Hughes. And that's a composed move by Trayvon Hughes.
That was some good defense there by Hamilton, which turned to another transition fast break layup there by Hughes.
Wong. Wong thought about it. Travel. No, my bad. Thought in real time it looked like a slight travel.
You see Jonathan Wong shaking his defender with a spin move, but got fouled there as the help came across.
So Jonathan Wong to inbound. 4 points for Jonathan Wong. He really stepped up in the previous game. Now is the time. Step up. Shepherd. On the elbow, yes. Winston Shepherd makes this a 6-point ball game. Trayvon Hughes. Wong protecting the ball. Here he goes. Well done, Wong. Good move right there. Shepherd asking for it. Gotta get some separation. Wong. Wong with the floater. Cheeky move, but confident.
Yeah,
Jonathan Wong.
Great there, great pick set up by Edward, giving Wong all the space to operate and throw the floater where he likes so much. Dragons looking to build momentum right now in this move.
Shepherd, Egwu pulls up. Dragons with a big shot there by Nana Egwu. 5 minutes and 13 seconds left. It's a 1-point ball game right here at Maba Stadium.
And just as I said, man, the Dragons are looking to build momentum, you know. Great move by Jonathan Wong. Great shot there, receiving Winston Shepherd here, going all the way, almost posterizing his defender, but got fouled in the process. FC get here full of confidence, making his second three for the game. Saigon trying to answer back, got blocked by, got fouled there, sorry. But Nana Egwu here for cutting Winston Shepherd. You know, some calls may not be going his way, but I'm glad to see he's playing through it. And we had talked about transition play of Saigon there, Trayvon Hughes with a transition layup, and Winston Shepherd there, pulling up just inside the three-point line. Jonathan Wong here, throwing up that floater smooth through the basket, and here, Nana Egwu left wide open, splashing that three.
Saying Dragons, Dragons, Dragons. It's been a great game, Brennan. Let's be fair, look at that scoreboard. This is what we like about the ABL. Entertainment at its best, basketball entertainment on and off the court.
Hey, even if you're not a fan of either Dragons or the Saigon team, this is a great game to watch. Exciting till the very end. Both teams neck and neck, just trading buckets and some great things, great offensive sets we've seen from both teams. So as we come to the last 5 minutes of this fourth quarter, we'll see which team will come up on top.
Well, this is the business end of the game. Hamilton posting up to the corner, kick out, Hughes. Oh, well done, Hamilton. 2 shots for Hamilton.
Hamilton again. You see a shot goes up. Hamilton fighting through 3 Dragons defenders and got fouled, sending him to the free throw line.
Well, he's a big guy. He's very strong as well, 6'8", 29 years of age. I mean, not the most mobile guy, but a smart basketball player.
He will make his presence known.
Oh yeah, he's just got this something about him. He just reminds me of Steve Demon Thomas, who played for the Indonesia Warriors in season 2012 and 2013, and then played for High-Tech Bangkok City in season 2014 and season 2014-2016. So a 2-point ball game, 1 bucket by the Dragons will tie this up. Shepard, and he will go to the charity stripe.
Hey, you know, it's great doing what like we were talking about. Look, Shepard losing ball a bit there, but staying composed and going strong to the rim where he gets fouled, and sending him to the free throw line where he's been almost living. Well, that's also Hamilton's 3rd foul in this game. So. Bit of a chess match there. See,
it is a chess match at the moment, isn't it? Shepard, 17 points. Behind Chris Eversley's 18. Ooh, what a time to break a shot. But he's okay. I mean, he's done this before. It's a little bit of deja vu when the Dragons beat the Saigon Heat at the start of the year. I mean, there was times that during that game that we thought the Dragons could get it. Back to a 1-point ball game. Saigon need a basket. Dragons trying to tighten up. Celia, don't underestimate him. Durker, step back. Looking for the easy rebound here. Saigon will reflect on this game in terms of rebounds, whether they win or lose. Eversley, yes! The Dragons hit the front, 68-67.
With that drive by Chris Eversley, the Dragons regain the lead, and we were just saying, you know, this is the first time since the 3rd quarter Dragons had a lead. Beautiful drive there by Eversley going strong to the hoop for the right-handed layup.
Trayvon Hughes, D'Angelo Hamilton looking huffed and puffed. Still a bit of time left in this one. Long way to go. Durker kicks out. Celia out. Kicks out to Trayvon Hughes. Hamilton contested. Well done, Jonathan Wong. Eversley open right there. Jonathan Wong, he should have passed it. Celia. Oh, what a steal. Here come the Dragons. Yek. Oh, foot on the line. No, my bad. Check that. Looked like foot on the line in real time. I apologize if I make, or we apologize if we make any wrong calls. We're making the call in real time. So my favorite call for that is Trayvon Hughes with the 4th foul. Wow. That's gonna hurt the Heat a bit.
You see here, Yek going strong to the bucket. Jonathan Wong, great job staying with the play there, being aggressive, and just got fouled there by Trayvon. He was silly foul, forcing Saigon to take this timeout to talk things through.
Hold on to your seats, everybody.
You see here,
it's been one of those games.
Just moving the ball around. I think the momentum is bringing them into this game. Jonathan Wong, again, hitting that floor he likes. Our locals definitely showing up. Nana Egwu, wide open three there to end the 3rd quarter. Eversley here, smooth right-handed drive past all the Saigon defenders.
Brennan, what's your thoughts?
Well, at this
Heat
point,
in a lot of heat at the moment, foul trouble-wise.
they're definitely in some boiling water there with the Saigon players being in some foul trouble overseas. Trayvon Young with 4 fouls, Young with 3, Jerker with 3, Hamilton with 3. So, with 3 minutes left in this fourth quarter, it's really anyone's game. Dragons with a 1-point lead. Let's hoping they can finish strong and pull out this W.
And Yek Liang Chuan, the man from Para Ayetawa, to be exact. Nope, it's not a foul. Inbound. One for the 3. Oh, shot didn't go down. That's okay. A lot of time left in this one. If you're a fan of the Heat or the Dragons. Hamilton. Foot on the line. Dragons ball. Hamilton, a little bit incensed with himself.
Yeah, we see here great defense by Nana, not putting his hands, not fouling, and just guiding him out of the court.
Jonathan Wong bringing up the ball. Shepard. So gonna be right here. With a hesitation to penetrate. Egwu. Will he do the hook shot? Egwu. Egwu with a big shot from the baseline.
You know, Egwu's been doing that all game, Ben. Like you said, it's just backing his defender down and hitting that little shot that he likes over his defender. It's been really consistent today.
Saigon Heat. Jerker thought about the 3. Can't let him take the shot. Trayvon Hughes. Oh, deflect. Whoa. Whoa! To give the Dragons some breathing space with 2 minutes to go in this game.
And the crowd is hyped up, man. Dragons are building momentum as they close out this game. Listen to that crowd.
Dragons playing defense right now. Barone with a dunk to make this an interesting finish. Jonathan Wong. Calm and composed move just now. Shepard, he's fouled. That was a good cut by Shepard.
You see here, Egwu just finding, cutting Shepard in for what could be another poster. Hamilton's on 4 fouls and Shepard's going to the free throw line.
Winston Shepard, step up, young man. He's still young, 25 years of age. Played basketball in Israel. He's played in the G League. Shepard. The crowd disappointed, but will he make this one? Makes the second. One is better than none. Defense is the word. Barone kicks out. Durker for the 3. There's Durker. He's hit some big shots today. 1-point ball game. Defense is the word. Dragons trying to slow it down. Not too much though. They still need a bucket to edge out in front. Shepard with the fake. Shepard. Eversley. Chris Eversley with 2 shots on the charity stripe.
You see here, Winston Shepard taking that shot. And Chris Eversley again with a strong offensive rebound, getting fouled, being rewarded, sending him to the free throw line, where he's been near perfect today.
Chris Eversley, a man who studied sports management. I think he'll be a great sports entrepreneur one day. But he needs to own this situation right now. Hits that shot. He tries to get in the face of Kyle Barone. Give me a high five, buddy. Two out of two, he's been perfect. Now the Dragons got to body up. Can't let Saigon take a three-point shot. And Hamilton's strong move right there. Foul there by Hamilton. Is he out? Is he out? Oh no, he didn't realize. I think he was in foul trouble.
Hamilton is on 5 fouls, and another thing to note then.
That's his 5th foul. Kyle Julius saying to Hamilton, what have you done? Why did you do that?
Trayvon Young looks hurt there, Ben. He's limping. I think he rolled his ankle on the last play.
And Trayvon Hughes is he's got a cramp, but he's just going to try to play it on. Oh, he twisted his ankle, not a cramp. Oh, Brandon, did you see that?
Yeah, he was right in front of me. From my angle, it looked like he landed on Malone's foot and just turned his ankle there.
Jonathan Wong bricks that shot. The Dragons got to hit their shots from the charity stripe. Seriously, they can really put these games away. These shots go in. That's better. Hughes playing tough, playing strong, like Isaiah Thomas. Hughes in and out. Shepherd just slowing it down. The Dragons don't take the smart shot. The Heat trying to press. Shepherd. Now he can really give the Dragons a bit of breathing space right here.
And we see here Shepherd just getting fouled by Basilia. But that was a good look there by Yek, waiting for Shepherd to make that cut.
Winston Shepherd, the Aztec. This crowd. Winston Shepherd, the player of the game against Mono Vampire on the 16th of January. 32 points, 16 rebounds, a triple-double that day. 32 points, 16 rebounds, and 11 assists.
I think it's time to put this game to bed if Shepherd can make this last free throw. With 22 seconds left in this 4th quarter, Ben.
Well, the Dragons told me they were optimistic about getting the win today. But anything can happen. Winston Shepherd. Player of the game right here. And makes 2 out of 2. The Dragons have some breathing space. The Saigon Heat, they can't foul the Dragons. The Saigon Heat need to make a trade. And, well, there it is.
You see another Eggwood or Shepherd with the big board and getting fouled, sending him back to the free throw line where he can put this game away.
Winston Shepherd. He's a great guy.
And I think another Saigon Heat player has fouled out of the game.
And that's Justin Young. Justin Young is fouled out. Shepherd can give the Dragons almost assured of the victory. Can he just hit one shot? There it is. The Westports Malaysia Dragons. Can they break their 6-game losing streak? Saigon Heat, this will be their 2nd consecutive loss. If this happens, Shepherd. 2 out of 2. The Dragons can get the victory. Right here. Brown A little bit too late, 3.4 seconds. The Westports Malaysia Dragons will break their losing streak, and they are still alive in the playoff race in the ASEAN Basketball League. The Dragons get the victory.
You see here, yeah, just pulling up the shots. The Dragons have been really playing well. Winston Shepherd unfortunately get blocked there, but mad props to all the Dragons players who have just shown their winning mentality here. You see Shepherd pulling up for a jump shot there. As well as Jonathan Wong driving, probing, hitting that floater over his defenders. What a great game for the Dragons. Nana Egu as well hands up the game with a wide open three there. Well-deserved victory for the Dragons. You see Eversley here just soaring in for the layup. That's what he does best, Dragons. Nana Egu, who has been living all day in the paint, hitting that jumper over his defender. And another steal there. And Jonathan Wong in transition, making that layup. Much-deserved victory by the Dragons today. And we see Saigon did have pretty good ball movement with some big shots there by Durker and Trayvon Young with a pass. Hamilton making his presence known there in the paint. And that's game. And the final score of 80-76. Over to you, Ben.
So much, Brennan, for talking about the highlights. Thanks very much, Brennan. Apologies about the technical delay, everyone, but there's no delay about the Westports Malaysia Dragons coming up with a victory and ending their 6-game losing streak. We're here with Coach Jamie Perlman. Coach, at one point you were down by about, well, 6 or 8 points. You know, and we all thought, well, maybe this is not your day once again, but you came out with a victory. Congratulations. What was the turning point down the stretch?
Yeah, look, I thought our zone worked well for us. Like I said to the guys, I thought in that second quarter, I thought we were a bit erratic offensively, being a bit rushed. And I just thought we played with a bit calmer in patches in that second half. So, yeah, full credit to the guys. The zone was good. We got stops, we pushed the ball, and we look really good when we do that.
What do you take out of this game to give you confidence that you can qualify for the playoffs?
That we get wins and we grind away, and hey, we can be. I still think we can be so much better too. You know, so yeah, maintain the belief and get us all the guys to keep working hard, and you know, we're still excited about the potential of our team.
Well, congratulations, well done. Hope you do well for the rest of the season. And now with the player of the game, Winston Shepherd. Winston, well done on the victory. Was it technical execution down the stretch out there, or was it hustle that won you the game?
It's a little bit of both, actually. We just tried to, you know, continue to attack the rack and continue to get to the free throw line, and we thought we had a good chance doing that.
23 points and also 15 rebounds, a double-double. How does that make you feel? And also, I know you're a perfectionist from the charity stripe. One thing that we don't see is how hard you work to perfect your craft from the free throw line, which is very, very challenging in this league.
Yeah, man, I got in a stretch where I missed a couple in a row, but I have Russell Westbrook mentality, man. I'm just going to keep going, keep attacking, and I trust the work that I put in. Eventually, they're going to fall.
Well, keep going strong, brother. That is the end of our game today. On behalf of Brennan Tan, our player of the game, Winston Shepherd, and everybody here at RTM, Calvin Lim, you know, our commentator, RTM, the Dragons, and myself, Ben Ibrahim. It's been a pleasure to have you here, and we'll catch you next time right here on the ASEAN Basketball League on RTM. Take care, everyone.